Good morning, Year 3, and welcome to this new week of spelling. Today we are going to be adding suffixes, beginning with vowel letters, a bit like last week, but there is a different rule we have to follow. So we're going to be adding suffixes beginning with vowel letters to words of more than one syllable. And if the last syllable of a word is stressed and ends with a consonant, then we have to double that consonant or put another of the same consonant onto the word. So I'll show you what I mean. So if we're looking at suffixes, again, we know that a suffix is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a root word to change its meaning. And we're looking, like last week, at suffixes beginning with vowels. However, today's rule is if we add a suffix which begins with a vowel to a root word of more than one syllable, then we must double the final consonant if the word is stressed. Now, you might be saying that sounds quite tricky, but the idea is if we're adding a suffix to our root word and it has more than one syllable, so how do we know if our root word has more than one syllable? Well, a syllable is a single unit of speech. So if I'm looking at my word here, forgot, they're my two single units of speech in that word. So I have two syllables. Forgot. There's two syllables. And so I know that this word has more than one syllable. And then we have to double the final consonant if the word is stressed. So in my word here, one of my syllables will be unstressed and one of my syllables will be stressed. And if you say the word forgot, is for stressed or is got stressed? Well, got is much more stressed because actually my voice goes up in pitch. Forgot. So got is stressed. So then when I'm adding my suffix, en, I have to add another T to my root word. So forgotten. So I haven't just added the suffix n, I've added another T, another consonant to the end of my root word. So the T actually doubles. There's going to be two T's. So forgot plus my suffix equals forgotten, but I have to double my consonant, so I have two T's. So let's look at some of the other words. Here we have to put the words into the correct box. So for some of them, for this activity, we're going to try and add the suffix ing. And for some of them, we need to see which box they should go in. For some of them, you're just going to be adding a suffix. So you're just going to be putting ing on the end. But for others, you're going to have to double the final consonant because actually the final syllable of the word will be stressed. So let's look at develop. Develop. Well, actually, for develop, it has three syllables. De, ve, and lup. So develop. Actually, my ve sound is where I go up in pitch, so that's my stressed. So I don't have to add another consonant at the end because my stressed syllable is in the middle, and this my lup at the end is an unstressed syllable. So actually, I would put that in this box, and I just add the ing. So I just have developing. However, for forget, we know the get is as my stressed syllable at the end because I go up, forget, and therefore I'd have to add another T and add the suffix ing at the end. So I'd be putting forgetting with two T's into this box. Try and do the rest and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, now it's time to go through our answers. So let's look at this. We looked at develop and it's right. It would just be developing would be going into this box here. Forget though, get is the last syllable is stressed, so it would be going into this box here. Listen. Well, actually listen the first syllable is stressed and the second syllable is unstressed, so it's going into this box. Because remember, it has to be the final. Begin. Begin. Well, begin, we know the final syllable is stressed, so it's going into this box. Cover is going into this, is going to just add the suffix, because the first syllable is the stressed, not the final one. Garden is also going into just add the suffix. Forbid is going into double the final consonant. Prefer is going into, you have to double the final consonant again. Limit is going into just add the suffix. And permit is going into just add the suffix. So if the last syllable is stressed, then it goes into the double the final consonant. If it's not, we're just adding the suffix. See if you got them right, and if not, say the word out loud again and try and work out why the last syllable would be stressed or not. Does your voice go up in pitch?